One of the smaller species in the Nebraska desert is the Sauropelta, a genus of Ankylosaur from early Cretaceous North America. This animal was practically made for deserts. Sauropelta is the earliest known nodosaur, a group that includes other ankylosaurs like Antarcticopelta and Gastonia. In real life, these creatures can get up to 20 feet long and weigh about 2 tons. However, the Ingen variety is about 13 feet long and weighs about half a ton. However, despite that, the spikes on its sides are much larger than the variety that came in real life. Considering Ingen used alligator and horny toad DNA to fill in the gaps of the Sauropelta's genome, it's very possible that the supplements are why the spikes are so large. Possibly the most striking thing, though, are the very, very bright orangish colors that we see here. Another nodosaur by the name of Sauropelta actually has a color that's very similar. Real-life fossils have shown that it was most likely a reddish-brown color, and the Sauropelta has that same color palette. Many paleontologists use the Ingen Sauropelta as proof that a lot of ankylosaurs probably shared this color. There are also reports that Ingen has actually made a Sauropelta before, however, we're going to probably get to that one day. Sauropelta, despite being an ankylosaur, does have predators, and one of them is eyeing it right now. The large, the bizarre Sinotyrannus, the apex predator of this desert, and it's currently eyeing the Sauropelta for a quick, small bite. The Sinotyrannus has jaws that are very strong, but are they strong enough to bite through a Sauropelta's armor? The Sino is 4 times the size of the Sauropelta, so who do you think is going to come out on top? The Sauropelta manages to get away with little issue. The armor was too strong for the Sinotyrannus. Its teeth would have broken if it tried to bite any farther. While the Sauropelta manages to get away, the Sino walks off, now angry. But life goes on for the Sauropelta, as there is going to be many more attempts from predators to try and attack it. But the Sauropelta will be on top of it, no matter what. As we've shown before, the Sauropelta is far from the only armored herbivore out here. There's also the Ampelosaurus, a much larger sauropod, which has armor covering all of its back. Little is known about the Ampelosaur, but we will probably make a video on it one of these days. Heck, you might even see it in this season. Either way, Sauropeltas have been seen going near Ampelosaurs for protection at times, even though the Sauropelta is more than capable of protecting itself. But this footage was shot in November of last year, meaning winter is right at their doorstep, and this causes the Sauropelta to do something very, very odd. A common behavior shown within a lot of the Ingen ankylosaurs is that during the winter months they will stand in a specific position for a very long period of time, causing dirt and other material around them to form a large protective structure around their entire body. But during March of this year, we came back to find the same Sauropelta in the same position, and of course, it arose from its tomb. And again, this is common practice for every ankylosaur that we've seen Ingen create thus far. That's all we have on the Sauropelta. This strange ankylosaur still has a lot of research to be done about it, but what we do know is very, very fascinating. Next time we're going to be covering another armored dinosaur, but not an ankylosaur. However, until then, remember, if something chases you, run.